Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Timberborn. We are on Emberpelts and look at this. This is not a village anymore. It's a thriving town, I guess. But yeah, it's still a village. Uh, oh, oh. Does that mean this is done? Wait a second. Did I miss it? Did I really miss it? I didn't think. Maybe it was done in the previous episode. So uh, on the messed up all the chaos, I think that's out. What do you really do? I guess the launching will be done at the end, which takes a lot of Phoenix essence, seems like it. Alright, we will look into that. And last time we flooded pretty bad, and this is completely flooded. That cannot be fixed. But this is going on over here, which is great. Seems like this is not done yet for some reason. Okay, let's just have it like this. Yeah. Yeah, that should be all right. Okay, we have 26 days of drought, which is a really nice time to do our thing together now. So what I was thinking is, last time I made these this thing, right? So I want to continue to do that. Um, for that we would need a way to. Okay, first we need to make this a little bit wider. So it would be something like that. Okay, I need to make sure that we can connect. Okay, over there we can. There we go. Aha, that works. That's the case. That Does that make sense? Okay. Aha, look at that. That is perfect. The reason I'm using that over here is like nothing particular. It's just that I have a lot of that. Oh, this is so trippy though. Just make sure there is no holes. Oh, that is such a wrong way to say the word, huh? Make sure there are no holes. Alright, that seems to be fine. I think that will be alright. The building part of this will probably be chaotic, to say the least. Alright, I think this should be wide enough. We can actually make it less wider if you really want to. Okay, the whole thing comes this way. Alright, that's the thing. Over here, I think I wanna do it. Okay, let's try to build it from here now. The first thing is I want sluices on the bottom. It's going to be hmm. Do I need to make it really high? Let's see. Not really. Okay. First of all, let's just get rid of a couple of things over here. We need to get rid of trees so that we can blast it down. All right. That being said, what I want to do is okay. Before I forget, we are not gonna make this episode super long like the previous one. Okay. We're gonna have three or even four. Let's say five. So that would be the case. The water cannot flow back. So that would mean we can do one of these number all the way over here, right? Um, we already have a path over here. So that would mean we can build it. So that's one high. All right. And then we can also so basically cover it. I don't know how far I wanna take it. Maybe a block higher would be nice. A block higher. There we go. All the way over here. All right. I see beavers coming over there. Let's increase the speed over here, and we can lower the walking hours too. This is slowly be building it. I hope nobody's gonna be okay. Let's just make this. Oh no, yeah, so something like that, and we can. Okay, that is not been built, so we can actually. Is this the same height? I'm not really sure. All right, so I think we're gonna do the same thing we did on the other side over here, and go get this over here. Well, that I think it will be that the water will not go outside. Okay, that is great. Okay, we need to let them do the thing over here first. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I need to chop this tree off. Lumberjack flag here would be nice. So what I'm saying is like, so this will come this way. Maybe a bit higher would be nice. I don't really know. All right, let's just try to do it. Hmm. And I do want to get the water flowing this way too. All right. Okay. Before we do that, we definitely do need to chop some trees on this side. We do not have enough trees, so that is good. All the way over here. There we go. Come on. Okay, another time. And we have to cut it down all the way over here. So now, another lumberjack plant. Oh, that cannot reach everybody. I'm thinking of adding like a temporary tubers over there, but I don't think it will be needed. There we go. Is there any kind of fuel or something? Alright, since we're gonna be building over here, wiser choice would be to have a couple of things. One, two, three. And they're gonna be for water, they're gonna be for fuel, and they are gonna be for lubricant. I'm not really sure if you do need lubricant and a small warehouse for some kind of food. What are you gonna get? Tomatoes? Nah, not really. We're gonna do apple pies. And these are gonna be updated. Perfect. So they're slowly doing their job. Okay. It is going to be this way. Uh, such annoyance. That will block it. All the water should come this way, so it would be just that. Okay. All right. Let's think about it. Okay. The water will want to flow this way. Okay. So maybe making a bit wider is not that bad. We can just do one of these number. There we go. But from here, it doesn't really make sense to make it that big. So from here, we need to make it into a one of these number. Then I want to shorten it up to. So I do not want it more than this length. I guess that will be the width of it. Alright. And I don't think it's a bad idea to do that because the strength is not that high. Alright. There we go. So now 2 should be enough. I know the conversion would be a little bit bad. But if we were to do that, that means this can go there. Wait a second. I need to get this too. And actually, okay, this will not need to be blasted. This over here needs to be blasted. Alright, okay. And this all can be, I think, one. Nope, nope, nope. And I think it's in my best interest to like make the pathing a little bit better. Something like that. So this has to go away, and I think this both can be a this technically can be a triple. So that is double. We want some kind of depth, right? Okay, that's a triple. So we need two. This will be useful over here. Everything else over here is going to be a one. Yeah, one should be doing that. That's fine. At the same time, okay, this is wrong. So we want to be on this level, right? That would mean, all right, get rid of that. Nope, sorry about that. Can you get this? All right. Nothing to do in range. It's okay. You can be doing nothing for a moment. Here, yeah, that's the way. We can do that. Something like that. It's 6 by 1. There we go. Okay, this was not 6 by 1. Why not? There we go. 6 by 1. Come on. I can do that. Okay. That works. For the walls, we'll continue to like do this. Alright. That is working. Hmm. Um, okay. We need this to be blasted actually. Two. Yeah. That's been built. Okay. That is great. So now we need to continue doing this. Okay, I think I can do it better by doing 2 and a 6er with 3, I assume. No, it's a 4. There we go. Now that would make me a little bit happier. Now I can do one of these. And I'm really sorry, like if you can hear like loud thunder outside because it's a typhoon going on in Japan right now. Okay, that is nice. That's perfect. Um, Now the thing is, wait a second. I want to continue going there. Over here. That will not work. A tour and a section over here. That would help me to do that. There we go. All the way over here. Did you manage to do all of that? Okay, almost did. Alright, you are set. Now we need to fill this up. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do this. If I were to make this a double, no, a single would be nice. Single with that, and I think a 3 would be nice. What? There we go. Alright, that is perfect. I'll still have a little bit more, huh? Almost there though, almost there. We have some patience. Now we know what to do, then we can just copy it. Go to a 6, go to a tree all the way over here. Boom. A little bit more. This has to be a 2 for some reason. Cause I don't really wanna like change the terrain that much. I wanna keep it as it is for the most part. Okay, dude, go all the way over here. Uh-huh. Alright, it seems to be working. I'm going to triple the speed. It might lag a bit, but we need progress too. Now from here we can do a couple of things. I think instead of going on this big old thing over here, we can just opt to do one of these number. Uh-huh. Because what exactly would it be? It will be all the way over here to here. So something like that. Come on. Do not need that. Uh-huh. Alright, let's continue building it. Um okay, we do not even need anything over here. Just that, a 2 and a 3. And I'm getting good at it. As soon as I say that, autosave. There we go. A 3 here all the way over here. And a 2, 6. Oh wow, we don't even need any. We can go a little bit lower there. Or we can just have normal dot going on over here. Just like that. So that should not leak anything. Alright. Little bit more. We'll go here. Then with 2 and I think it's a 3. Oh, it is a 3. Tint out for a second. Okay, 6 is probably 2 is definitely the correct. But it could be 5 and 2 actually. 5 over here. Hit that and 2 over here. Then we can just place it with dot over here and that should be fine. What about dot? Are we doing good with dot? I do see a lot of dot, so I don't think we need to worry about it anytime soon. There we go. And we just get rid of that. Alright. There's definitely gonna be some problem. Let's try to fix it. Okay, over here we have a couple of things. We can just do that. Still holes. I think there are still holes. Okay. That should work. Alright, everything is good at the moment, but we need to have we need to seal it up too, which is the difficult part. Hey, do I need to seal it up? No, we can just not do that, huh? Yeah, we can just check it. If it overflows, we can seal it up. Alright, this is done. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to seal it up actually. There we go. And that. Yeah, look, we just check if the tunnel works. Uh-huh. So what is happening now? Why are you not building this? This cannot be built because it's too far away. Alright, that can be fixed. There we go. And on top of that, we can just go whooey, all the way over here. Have some more access point over here. For this side, okay, how am I gonna do this? Hmm, we need to do one of that number. Please do not lag. And maybe just instead of a bridge, just normal 2 by 2. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now that should mean this is built pretty quick. Alright, that works all the way over here. What about this over here, huh? Another funny thing, actually, it will be wiser to like just build a tube station over here. I'm just gonna do that. Do one of these and just take some tubers. Come on. Yeah, why not? Then we can have another tube station over here. Yeah, that should work. Do not need that. Alright, that should be done pretty soon. Okay, but we forgot one crucial thing. Say it with me. The impermeable floor, isn't it? There we go. We do need all of that to be laced with that. There we go. That's fine. It's okay. We have a lot of loads of okay. Pretty sure it's gonna work, but let's wait. All right. Talking about that, it seems like we haven't actually done anything about this. We need to build that one, which cannot be built. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Let's do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take stairs from here. No, that won't work. You know what? Just change the whole plan. Do that, do that. Alright, that works. We're gonna make it until. Alright, there we go. With that, that is solved. Bot is out of fuel, which was the case, but now it's fixed. What about trees? Still struggling, huh? Still struggling. Okay, how about, yeah, the water is still there. They're gonna die. Dies in 1 point. Okay. It's alright. Let's just replant dead trees. How long is it gonna take? One day, 1.6 days. Are you gonna? Okay. Now the question is it gonna evaporate before that or not? 1.6 days. Can we save it? I mean, if we try really hard, okay, this is gonna die. That sucks. But it was my fault. So that is alright. Okay, about these sluices. Since, okay, the water level is, uh, this will be open all the time. Wait a second. Yeah, that works, that works. Okay, we need to make this the same level as, okay. Is this the same level? Yeah, I think it's the same level. I mean, or we can just make it foolproof and just go here and get some dynamite all the way over here. Okay, look at this. This has been built. I hope it works. We need to delete that. So what is happening? This will not backflow over here, so it has to go this way. For that, we do need to have this over here. I hope I don't need to really do anything over here. If I had a better computer, I could lace everything with power wheels. Look at this. That's a hole. Literal hole. Uh-huh. All right. These have been built, which is great. All right. This works. So detonate all of it. Bus, 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 bus. We don't even need to do anything over here. So what I'm gonna do is close above that. I think. I think that's the way to do it. So hmm. You know what? Just keep it normal. I don't think it matters. I can let it flow both directions. That is fine because we're not using this as much as we think we are. Alright. Most of the trees are dead, 0.4 days. This is not gonna evaporate. How much is it? It's a block and a little bit. Okay. That should resolve itself. Alright. Are we gonna launch this episode or the next one? I think we do it this episode too, and we'll do another one next episode. That is great. We can continue to clean up over here. What is happening over here? A lot of lag. Okay, the problem probably is going to be that. There we go. Take it all the way over there. Same for this. Maybe keeping like a tubeway all the way across was the better idea. Hmm. At least for the time being, let's just do one of these number. Oh yeah, you cannot reach. This should work. Delete that, delete that, and delete that. Oh really? Oh, you cannot do it because it's the opposite way? Uh-huh, that can be fixed. We just need to make sure it is facing that way, huh? There we go, we can do that. Uh-huh. You know what, I'm just gonna get rid of all of that. And I'm just gonna do one of these numbers. Get all of that. There we go. That should be more than enough. Alright, and too high, so this has to be blasted down to. It's 2 or 1. Um, Wait a second. This has to be blasted down 1. Sorry. 1 over here and 2 over here. Alright, so from both directions it is working. Uh-huh. Seems like almost out of video time, which is annoying. Let's see. I mean, just to check it, I can use what you call it, clear dumps over here, but that's a really big waste of time. It seems like it is a bit farther away than we wanted to. It should be alright though. This is 72. Um, do you need access over here? That would be nice. There we go. Alright, look at that. This is working. I really hope this works. But we seem to be out of video time for the time being, and we'll definitely complete this on the next episode, and that would probably be the last one actually. I just want to see this working. Okay, seems like we need some kind of storage over here. Small tank, 3 of them. This will be for fuel. Obtain. This will be for lubricant, which is also going to be obtained. And this is for water for the normal beavers. Obtain. There we go. And a small warehouse with some baked wheats. There we go. Look at this. This looks nice. No store is available. That's funny. So this has been working. And we can also do one of these number to make everything a bit quicker. Destroy all of that. Just make it the opposite way. There we go. Alright. This will definitely be done pretty quick. I don't think Wait a second. Um, it's alright. I'll let it be. Wow, they cannot take metal. Won't they need metal for this? Okay, we need more storage then. Mhm. How am I full on metal? 1380, huh? Alright, let's do a industrial pile or something. Let's do metal. Alright, so before we actually end the episode, I'm almost done with my video time. Let's just actually blast it. Let's see. Right now, our population is really happy with some injuries and all that. Campfire still seems to be a problem. I'll try to solve that. Contemplation spot. I don't know why aren't you doing anything about that, but that I don't know. Roof, shrubs, that will be done probably next episode. And all of these scratcher and all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it into only a 8 hour work like today, and we're gonna blast it. Let's see. We're gonna go launch, and we're gonna go. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, it will turn around. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's little lanterns. That is so nice. Although it's lagging a lot. That's nice. Aha, look at that. You have master Emberpelts and uses map resource to build the faction wonder, which is good. We have used 610 days, 850 beavers. Amazing. 28,000 water. They do not consume a lot of water, huh? 2,000 tails painted, trees cut 74,000. It's a lot of trees. 66 teeth broken, 404 dynamite detonated, and 208 bots. Nobody died of the blast. I don't think it will. I think it will so, right? Okay, that is nice. Look at that. A good old 69 well-being. Everything is nice. We just need to solve a couple of little problems. That will be in the next episode. And as always, thank you all for watching. That was super nice. We'll blast it again. Don't worry. I mean, I guess launch it again. And look at that. We'll do a full tour of this base or village on the next episode. It's gonna be the last one probably. If this works. If not, maybe another episode is due. But until next time, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the lovely village of Beavers on the next episode. Bye bye.